Hi, my name is Willie, and today we're going to be talking about Twisted Nation, and I'm going to be taking on the $10 challenge. Now, for all of you out there that work in garages, I'm sure you have extension cords. Many extension cords. Some of them are a mess like this, some of them are thrown on the ground like that. And we tried using these hooks. Even this one's a little bit an extreme case, but even by the time you wrap up one extension cord on there, there's like no room to hang it. As for cost, you can usually get cheaper rope. You should only need about 5 feet for every single one of these hacks I'm going to be showing you. 5 feet segments of rope, which is what? Sometimes 30 cents a foot, if that. So well under $10. And I imagine those of you with a garage would have a tape measure and a knife, some electrical tape, or zip ties. Either of these will work. Let me get you set up and we'll wrap this mess up. Okay, I like to start with the plug end. Usually hold in my hand. I like about a foot wide or so loop. And while I'm wrapping this up, I try to keep the twists out of it so it wraps up neatly. So this one's tangled up pretty good. That's about the size. It's a little bit bigger than your elbow. You can wrap it around your elbow, but then it gets all twisted up. I want this to be a relaxed kind of shape. So, as you can see, there's no real twists in these like I'm getting down here. I'll untwist this as I go. And for the last little bit, I like to go in and out of this loop about 2 or 3 times. So that's 1 and 2. Usually you can plug these in. So whenever I grab it, that male plug's always in your hand the same direction. So if you want to unravel it, very easy to undo. Because then that plug on top gives you your orientation. And you can unreel it just as easily. And once you get them relaxed pretty good and you just pull them off, they usually pull up easier. Because I'm not fighting the twists. I'm going to go right back to the way it was. Sometimes if you have the extra on there, it's not a big deal. Just loop it around differently if you have to. You don't have to plug it in on the end either. You can just leave it just like that. So that's what I like to do with my extension cords. I'll usually twist the female end and I'll always grab the male end the same way so I know which way it unfurls. So got that straightened out. Next thing I'm going to do, take some rope here. I like to get it in 5-foot pieces. Here's one that was already pre-cut. So let's use that one as a reference. I believe that was 5 feet, or did I say 4 feet? 4 or 5 feet works pretty good. 4 feet is a shorter version. 5 feet would be a longer version. Yeah, this is 4. I got both sizes up on the wall. I'll show you. 4 feet's pretty good. Okay, we got 2 pieces here cut 4 feet. So what I like to do with the 4 feet pieces is I got this in half. I'm going to need about 2 feet to tie a loop. And it's just 1 knot. And I keep this end from unfurling. You can either wrap it with electrical tape, or over zip tie. I like a zip tie because it's a little bit, it's not going to come undone over time, so I'll zip tie this sucker. I'll keep that tip from pulling into a million pieces. Do the same on the other side. You don't need as big of a rope. You can use a smaller rope. You can use baling twine, whatever you got lying around. Probably even use wire if you wanted to. So that's what we're going to wind up with. So I'm going to make another one. I'm going to put you on pause. This is one that would be done in electrical tape. And this would be one that's done in with the zip ties. Not as pretty, but less likely to come undone. So you can always go with whatever you have. It'll work either way. I'm not pulling that off here where that zip tie is at. It's not coming undone. Okay. You take that loop, tie it down just like that. Okay. Another way you can do it if you want to keep the slack is set it up like that, and that'll leave slack here as well. If the one loop is inside of the other, I'll leave you some slack there. Not sure if you got that or not. So you take one loop that goes through, you stick the other loop back through, and I'll leave you slack in here. Okay, I'll go hang these up. Okay. That's a 4 foot, 4 foot, 4 foot, and this one is a 5.5 or so. So we'll start hanging these up on the hook. Okay. Get into a decent spot. Okay, they all fit, sort of. Let me see if I got some good light here. Problem is this hook is still crowded here. If you ever want to get one to the back, you got to dig through stuff to get at it. So we're going to use this 9-foot one and do something a little bit different here. Okay, I'm going to pull these all off. I got my hand through those smaller ones. And I have this longer one right here. I'm going to stick this right through the center. Hopefully without dropping everything. So now they're all down here. And I can hang up on the wall. So you can always take this on a job site. That's one way you can do that. Doesn't have to be 5 foot long. I want to hook these ropes up in a chain series. So I'm going to start with the biggest one. Loop that through here. Drop that one down. Grab my next smallest one. Stick it through here. Drop that down. So I thought that was pretty neat. If you have the two different sizes, you can have the two different hooks up here. And then everything still fits on one hook. So I hope that helps. If you like the video, make sure you give me a thumbs up and have a good day.